All right. So, healing from long COVID in hindsight. And my intuition was right, as it normally is. But this time it was totally right. Initially, upon contracting COVID, I knew something was wrong. That was blatantly obvious. But my body was just telling me, like, you need to calm the fuck down. Chill out. Low stress. Don't work a lot. Get a lot of rest. Period. That was what it was telling me. And to the best of my degree, I could do that. Now that meant, not working like I normally would, taking out loans so I could survive. And I did that. And that was for, I would say the better part of like 2 years. I just had to be like basically in a coma. And I'm sure all y'all are familiar with that. And recovering was basically like physical therapy. It really was. It was just, all right, let's do what we can today. And, when you gas out, you call it a day. You've done enough. It's over. It's done with. That's the day. And some of those days at the beginning were just, taking the trash out, if I was lucky, doing the dishes, if I was lucky, stupid little stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, today I got the trash taken out. That was enough. And it was small doses done again and again and again and again and again and again. And I'm sure that, just time and your body, having time to recover had a lot to do with it as well. But I mean, it was a concerted effort to just push myself a little bit every day. Now, if I overdid it, because there are some days where I was like, oh, I can do all this stuff, and I would crash and everything. I was out for like a week, maybe even more, maybe less. It depends. But it was very important to just, they call this in like sex and porn and stuff, edge myself. Just get right to that edge and then call it no more. And doing that over and over and over and over. And every time my edge would get a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Until eventually I was able to play video games again and watch TV again and, just do normal stuff again. And, it's been January of 2002. So 3 years now. 3 fucking years now. And I'm just now able to kind of work again and function like a normal person again. And, that's a good thing. But part of it is fucking terrifying that I spent 3 years of my life basically in purgatory in a coma. And yeah, it pisses me off, honestly. But what are you going to do? I mean, I didn't have a choice. I had no say-so in the matter. But yeah, anyway, hindsight being 2020, I'm sure nobody's getting COVID for the first time now. And if you have long COVID, you've had it for at least a year or two now. But I would encourage anybody that may get it for the first time or still has it, if your body's telling you to rest, please just rest. I don't care if you have to lose your job, your relationship, your friends, your social life. Your body needs to fucking reset. And then little by little, step by step, inch by inch, I wouldn't even call it inch by inch, more like millimeter by millimeter. Do a little bit more, a little bit more. But key factor, do not overdo it. Because if you overdo it, you're taking 10 steps back for every inch that you made. Do not overdo it. Now, with me, I had a tell. And that probably saved my ass more times than I'd like to admit. And other people with long COVID, they have a tell too. It's different for everybody, but you need to be mindful of your body and what your tell is. My tell is when my body's saying, you gotta fucking stop, you're overdoing it, my face would go numb. Completely numb. Never had that before in my life. But it wasn't the tell. Like when I overdid it, if I did too much socializing, too much work, too much this, too much that, my face would completely go numb. And I was mindful of that. Like if I felt my face going numb, I was like, all right, I'm done. Done. I don't give a fuck what it was. It could be somebody's wedding, somebody's funeral, somebody's anything. As soon as my face went numb, I go, I'm done. It's over. I'm going home, I'm going to sleep, going to rest. It's done. So, like I said, everybody has a different tell. That was mine. Watch out for that tell. Pay attention to that tell. And, heed its warning. It's literally your body saying, hey, fucking stop. So stop. Listen to your body. Now, as much as I was right on all this stuff, it still took 3 years of my life. But then the latter part of it is how, there's so much cooped up anger in me that people didn't believe me and doubted me and thought I was making it up or trying to throw a pity party or whatever. I'm so fucking mad about that shit. Especially people that I thought would have my back and I could rely on. That was the worst part of it. But nonetheless, it happened, so I guess I got to find out the hard way who had my back and who didn't. But it is what it is. So yeah, I mean, I played all the cards right. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that. Good job. I played them the best I could, the wisest I could, and I'm never going to doubt myself on that. I know I did. But yeah, lost a lot. 3 years of my life and many, many relationships over this shit. Many life experiences over this shit. But yeah, I mean, think of it as physical therapy. Just keep pushing yourself little by little. Little by little. And if your body says no more, that means fucking no more. And watch out for the tells. And that's the best long COVID advice I can give. Because I mean, I don't know, if you have long COVID or contracted long COVID, whatever, I don't give a fuck. You know what it's like, and you know how hard it is just to put your underwear on someday or go to the bathroom or whatever. Dude, I've been there. I've lived it. I understand it. I know it. It'll pass, but keep pushing yourself just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit each day. And that's my long COVID advice.